A community is mourning the loss of 2 students tonight.
Just one day after a school shooting in Santa Clarita, California. All schools in the district were closed today after a 16-year-old student opened fire on his classmates, killing 2, injuring 3 others, and eventually turning the gun on himself.
KIM2 News 3's Isabella Basco is taking a look at what steps schools in our area are taking in case the worst strikes here.
She joins us now live. Isabella.
Yeah, well, Katie and George, it's 44. That's the number of school shootings that have happened just this year. And that averages out to about a shooting a week. Today, I took to the streets of southeastern Minnesota to find out how people's thoughts on school safety have shifted. It's one headline, one story, one tragedy after the other. One woman in Rochester says the violence happening across the nation hits too close to home.
Unfortunately, last year, my grandson was at school, and the kid next to him in his locker said he was going to shoot up the school. And so my grandson, I get emotional about it, and it just traumatized my grandson so much that he didn't return to school for the rest of the year.
But there are disagreements about how these shootings need to end.
I think we just need to enact stricter legislation.
Aaron Ferris is a high school student in Albert Lee. He says stricter gun laws aren't the answer.
Instead of worrying, the best thing to do is think of what we can do to prevent these without taking the rights away from millions of Americans, such as building safety.
He credits one school for their efforts ensuring stricter security.
Halverson Elementary School here in Albert Lee actually just added on to their building, and we took a tour of that for the school board, and we saw the new additions they made to security there, where you have to get buzzed through about 2 doors before you're actually in the part of the building where students partake in.
No matter what the answer is, people say this brutality needs to stop.
It's supposed to be safe, but you feel like you're imprisoned, you know, and school's supposed to be fun.
And it was just over a week ago, voters in Rochester passed a referendum for Rochester Public Schools. $6.4 million of the referendum is going to be allocated to school security.
Thank you very much, Isabella. Now, earlier tonight, news broke that Nathan Burhow, the suspected shooter who was getting treated for a self-inflicted gunshot wound, died.
What is the phrase every kid hopes to hear?